Hello guys, good morning to you guys, wherever you are. Well, it's my morning. It is another day, 21st of February 2025, and I'm going to try to test the parking to parking AI valet driver again. We've got a route logged in. Fortunately, we cannot activate it now for reasons that are not clear to me, still underground. And this time I'm leaving more or less my temporary stay to try to get to the office. And again, the same problem that we saw before in my first video on AI valet driver is beginning to show. It's actually seen completely wrongly. You can see the projected path is okay, but the predicted path was completely wacky. Well, so I had to sort of disengage. Hopefully once we go through this electronic gate, we could activate it again once we're on the main road. So the perception in the underground garage is still not good, and this is supposed to be a daytime drive. We will test other daytime engagement of the parking to parking assist to see if it gets any better. But so far, you've seen that it's hit and misses. The quality of experience for the feature is, nothing to write home about. Hopefully, the guys know this and they are working hard to sort of harmonize the experience irrespective of the parking area that you are, in order to actually make the feature indeed a valuable feature, and again something that you can use irrespective of your parking area. Right now we are heading again to the office. It's a short drive, so this video is not going to be long. And the idea is to effectively see how it's able
with energy savings
to take us to the office, the route that I've used consistently for a while. On this particular journey, every morning I will do a temporary stop in one part of the office and then come back to resume the trip altogether. So we will actually see whether it's able to retain the locked route, and then of course allow us to re-engage that to get to the actual parking in my office area. So it is going to be quite a tricky experience, and hopefully it is going to be an eye-opener, as well as also provide a means to for yourselves to benchmark with valet mode in Tesla. So far, yes, it's a good morning. It's about 8:30, and so hopefully we are going to meet a bit of a busy road ahead of us. So be mindful of that, and we could certainly see how the car addresses the challenges that it meets on this part of the journey. For instance, I will not be here because there will be cars that will be parked here, which will make it a challenge. So I'll typically be on the left lane in order to avoid the cars that are parked on the shoulders of this particular road. Well, thankfully it has changed lanes. Here's another tricky area where you've got temporary, road guides that help to pass and allow people to cross the road, especially those going to the office, being enlightened from the bus. But anyway, that was again a smooth sort of a ride through there because there was no one crossing, so the car essentially was able to traverse through there quite smoothly. This is another section where the car would find it difficult to maintain a specific lane. But again, this is okay this morning. So hopefully we can also sail through this section quite okay. We're getting to a little busy section of the road where we've got school buses, people crossing from the residence to the other side of the road. So we should sort of see some little challenge that we would perhaps want to observe how the car takes on these challenges. Um, so far, so good. It looks quite a bit of a smooth sail. All right, so this is a tricky area. It seems this morning we got another luck. So that was again another smooth sail. This guy is trying to pull out. Fortunately, the car did not allow him to pull out, um, which is a good sign. Hopefully, it actually saw that car and also was able to infer the intent because the guy had a signal light on to want to sort of get in. But anyway, we are able to also scale that smoothly.
Activated outside air circulation.
The car is changing lane early uh, because ahead there is sort of a intersection that allows you to only use two lanes to go forward. But also I'm weary of this lane because it mostly has um, cars packed on the shoulder. So again, it's taking the right lane. It could have used the other lane as well, and then it basically can go forward. And now we need to do a turn in here to the temporary place where I will actually go for I'll go to pick up my breakfast. Okay, it stopped and it's gradually creeping into the road there to try to take on the first gate that we need to go through. It needs to go through this section gradually by waiting till the gate is open before it actually is able to go through, but it's doing that very slowly, almost too slow. But we've gone through that, and now we are within the campus enclave. We need to sort of go through this section and then do a temporary park. And then I come back to resume the AI Valet drive because we've got still 1.2 kilometers to go to actually finish my morning drive. So again, the idea now will be to test the temporary park, come back and ensure that the car still has memory of the morning drive because it's recorded the journey anyway, so it should basically be able to remember that this is typically not the end of my journey. But let's see how it's able to take on that. First, allow people to cross, and then it certainly can resume the drive. We need to go around this corner, and then just around here, we will actually make that turn in to park, but hopefully it doesn't continue. Well, it did. So yeah, recording was not exactly a good recording because it was going to actually continue. But that's not my normal drive. So again, this is the first part of the morning drive. Hold tight. Hopefully I will resume the recording once I'm back, and we could certainly see if it's able to take on to the second leg, second and final leg of my morning drive. All right. Cheers. Talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. So I'm back. I picked up my breakfast. The route is available, but it's not locked in. So I will have to still, pick it in order to actually go through this morning's drive, or to complete this morning's drive using the AI Valet feature. Yeah, so it's disappointing because I thought it will be able to retain the route, but it's not, and so we need to pick it again and see if it can. It's not. Okay, so well, it is picked up but its sense of direction was a bit wacky there. Okay, so well, we are able to resume it, but we need to certainly select the destination again, which is unfortunate that the car could not actually remember that my actual drive included a stopover. Maybe this is a feature that could be added to the AI Valet driver to be able to cover for scenarios where there is a stopover, that the car is able to remember that and execute that correctly. I've got my turn coming up ahead. My turn is to the right. These cars parked on the shoulder are sort of getting in the way of it making that turn smoothly. Well, it's finally able to figure that out. And we are going through again another gate, electronically controlled, but with a security guy there to sort of monitor who is coming in and who is leaving. So hopefully it's able to again go through this section of the road with a bit of a clarification on the fact that this is essentially someone allowing you to pass through. It is able to do that, and again to head to where I usually park. All right, so my parking is just a few meters ahead, 37 meters as it's estimating. And that's just about where I will be parking. So the car would essentially orient itself and then of course begin to engage the parking process or the parking module. So we are able to do that, effectively getting into my parking space. Good.
AI driving has been completed.
Well, so that completes the test this morning. You've now seen the features used during the daytime. Successfully able to get into the parking space. Or at least for my morning parking, we were able to sort of be able to get through that almost smoothly. The engagement from my accommodation
Acclimatizing with energy saving.
to sort of leave the parking wasn't successful. We had to engage it when we had entered into the road. But at least between when we entered the road and when we got to our first sort of stopover, it was sort of okay drive, not exactly confidence exuberant. I couldn't rely on that, 100% almost compared to using highway XNGP. But yeah, we effectively were able to complete that journey smoothly. And so this basically would be a sort of a pass, not with flying colors, but a pass that the feature has a potential of actually being pretty good. So with that, thank you very much, and hope to talk to you on the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.